Hey, Sarah, where are you? The ceremony is about to start. And do you know where Nick is? Reply to me as soon as possible. Good morning! I stayed up late last night and just woke up now. I'm happy that the weather is great today. It's like we are blessed. You finally responded. Oh, did you send me some messages? I'm sorry. I had such a sweet and intense morning that I didn't have time to look at my phone. Don't tell me that you overslept. It's my wedding day. Oh my God, has the wedding already started? Not yet. Neither you nor groom Nick have shown up, and now we are in a big rush. It's what I actually thought would happen. Well, there's no way you can have a wedding. What? This is not a time for laughing. Sarah, do you know anything about what is happening? Well then, I have a question for you, Daniela. Guess where I am right now? Huh? That's not important right now. Do you know anything about why Nick hasn't come yet? If you know, tell me right now. Come on, let's just have some more fun with this quiz. No, I can't. Okay, then I'll tell you the answer. I mean, the question about where I was. It should be the answer to all of your questions at once. Just say it right now. Oh, well, I'm at a hotel with him. Why at the hotel? The hotel nearby the wedding venue? It's so obvious, but you still don't get it? Okay, I'll tell you. It's, of course, we are staying at a hotel for a romantic affair. I still don't get what you mean. We both like each other. So he said he wouldn't like to have a wedding with you. He says he regrets he registered the marriage before the wedding. He'll send you the divorce petition later. Are you kidding me, Sarah? You can't joke like that on the wedding day. I'm sorry, but it's not a joke. You've got to face the reality. Last night was our first night together, so this is absolutely the romantic and exciting time right now. It was such an intense night. We enjoyed our sweet moment until this morning, so I overslept. I'm gonna turn off my phone and his phone, so don't interrupt us. Sarah, what are you thinking? He's my husband. How could you sleep with your sister's husband? This is insane. Sarah, don't be silly. Daniela, long time no see. How are you? Well, you should be fine. It's been 5 years already, so I guess your broken heart must have healed well. What? Sarah? Both of you and Nick suddenly disappeared, and what is this message? What are you thinking? Oh, about Nick? We are getting divorced. Excuse me? You and Nick are divorcing? I mean, you guys were married? Yes, we were. We registered right after you got divorced with him. I didn't want to hear you and Mom accusing me of it, so I eloped with him. I was planning to build a happy family in a new place. But he caught me bringing my new boyfriend into the house. What are you talking? You ruined your sister's wedding. You've done something nasty that has led you to get a divorce. And now you have a new boyfriend? What kind of happy family you are talking about? Are you kidding? It happens. I'm so popular. Those who are not attractive don't understand. That's not the point. So, the day after tomorrow, I'm thinking to come back to the parents' house with my kid. Can you clean my room for me?
You have a kid?
Yes, you must be jealous. The baby was born a while ago. Since Nick found out about my new boyfriend, he thought the baby wasn't his. That led to him making me sign the divorce petition. After that, I was kicked out of the apartment with the kid.
What are you doing? Whose child is it actually?
Well, I don't know either. I don't have the money for DNA testing, and come to think of it, I already don't really care about Nick anymore. I thought it wasn't worth going back to him to apologize. So, I thought it would be nice to just get divorced and start a new relationship with my new boyfriend.
What you did is just horrible. I can't believe it.
I'm going to start packing my stuff and going through the divorce paperwork and stuff. I'll be there the day after tomorrow. By the way, I'm busy with my new boyfriend. I'll let you raise the kid from now on.
What are you talking about?
Huh? You're still hung up on him, aren't you? I heard you've been living with the parents since he dumped you. I never thought that an unattractive girl like you could find a new partner, but... In fact, when I thought about my ugly sister, who's still stuck at parents' house, I started to feel sorry for you. I'm gonna give the poor sister the experience of parenting. My daughter is not only your niece, but also Nick's child, so I'm sure she'll be worth raising. She's just born, so if you want, you can adopt my daughter.
Don't say selfish things. I don't understand your thought. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, so don't come back.
Huh? Why?
Because there's no point in you coming back.
What do you mean? I don't understand. I divorced the man who you used to be in relationship with, so I'm going to stay with you and you will take care of me and my daughter. What part of that you don't understand? I think it's totally understandable.
I don't live there anymore.
What? Ah, I totally get it.
Huh?
Even if you don't want me to come back, you shouldn't tell me lies like that. Anyway, I'm coming back home. Well then, I appreciate you cleaning my room. Daniela, I'm back. Our house looks like freshly renovated. Most of the parts are unchanged, but the exterior walls have been beautifully repainted. Lovely. Well, is that the reason you didn't want me to come back? You wanted to have this house all to yourself, didn't you? But not everything goes as well as you wish. Hey, I've been ringing the bell of the house for a while. Someone answer it. Daniela, are you home? Are you trying to be mean to me? I've got a baby with me now, so let me in as soon as possible. Oh, it seems I can get in from the porch in the garden. So lucky that the window is open. Daniela, you're not careful enough. Well, thank goodness you're such an idiot, sister. I'm looking forward to staying with you from today. I'm just gonna eat something while waiting for someone coming back home. It's really tiring to move around with an infant. I can finally take a rest. Hey, Daniela! What's going on here?
What? Sarah?
There's a stranger living in our house. I was just sitting on the couch and suddenly a strange man came in. I got kicked out of the house by a stranger. Come back home as soon as possible. I have to call the police. Is this trespassing? It must be something like that. We should get compensation from that guy.
Hey, wait. Are you in Orlando now?
Of course. I remember where our house is. Even though it's been 5 years since I left from here, I've lived here for over 20 years since I was a kid. I can't believe there's a stranger living in our house filled with so many memories. It's really disgusting.
I told you I moved out, didn't I?
What?
I moved out of there after you disappeared with Nick.
Was that true? Was it an excuse to keep me away?
There's no point in telling you a lie.
Why did you move out without telling me?
Of course, it was because I didn't want to tell the person who caused me to move away.
Huh? Are you saying I'm the cause? Why you didn't want to tell me?
You really don't get it. Why don't you put your hand on your heart and think about it?
Are you asking me to think the reason that you and our parents moved away without telling me? Is there any other reason than that everyone is heartless and cruel?
Heartless and cruel? Is that your self-introduction?
Of course not. Just say it right now. Don't waste time.
At our wedding 5 years ago, we invited not only relatives, but also my classmates and colleagues from work. It means my local friends and acquaintances see me as the unfortunate bride who had her husband taken by sister on the day of the wedding. Now everyone treats me with caution, trying not to upset my mood. Some of them said hurtful things to me like, maybe you are the reason he left. I couldn't stand this kind of thing. So I moved out. I even changed my job.
Only you should have moved out. There's no reason for all of you to move out together.
We thought there might be a possibility that you might come back sooner or later.
What do you mean?
There's no guarantee that you won't come back after eloping for the rest of your life. In fact, knowing you, we were sure you would come back to the house if you encountered any difficulties with living. We can't keep spoiling you anymore. We all discussed it and everyone agreed. And the prediction came true. 5 years later, you tried to come back to the house. I knew it would happen, but it just hit me again how cheeky you are. Pretty funny, actually.
What the hell? I'm really in trouble. I don't know what to do. We've just divorced, and he kicked me and my baby daughter out of the house. It's normal to rely on family in this kind of situation.
The only reason you got divorced was because you cheated on him. There's no room for understanding you at all. Besides, if I were to accept you in such a situation at home, it's like I'm accepting my sister who took my husband as if nothing has happened before. Everyone in the world would see me as so silly. Even if you wouldn't come back home, we were uncomfortable thinking about how our neighbors would look at us. Do you think it's natural that we want to make a fresh start and move to a new place?
Oh my God!
What's happening?
I see a police car coming here!
Well, there's no wonder they called the police.
Oh no! Does this mean I'm trespassing? I may get arrested! Daniela, help me!
I don't care. Handle it on your own.
They made me pay for the food I ate. I only have $3 left. Help me!
Really? Did they let you go?
I told them I was a former resident, and the lady next door managed to prove it, and I only got a stern warning.
Got it.
So tell me the address where you moved.
I won't tell you.
Don't say that. I can't even stay in a hotel for $3. I have my daughter with me. If I can't find a place to stay, I don't know what I should do.
You said something about your new boyfriend. Why don't you just move in with him?
What? Oh, I see. Daniela! He had another girl! I went to my boyfriend's house and there was a girl who said she lived with him. She accused me of stalking them and kicked me out.
Oh my. Well,
What are you getting at?
feels like everything you've done so far is catching up with you, doesn't it?
What? What do you mean by that? Are you saying it's my fault?
There's a saying, like attracts like. I guess it's true. Those who easily steal or cheat on someone else's partner attract similar people.
Ha! That's too much! I didn't know my boyfriend had a woman living with him. My daughter could be that man's child. I'm a victim.
You're having a child whose father is uncertain, so what makes you a victim? But you're moving from place to place with an infant in your arms right now, right?
Yes, I am. She's already tired and sleeping. I might also get exhausted and collapse. I can't take it anymore. Please, help me.
Where are you now?
Near Holland Station.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Do you know the hotel diagonally to the right of the north exit of Holland Station?
The brown building with the convenience store on the first floor?
Yes, that's it. I got a hotel room in your name for the night. I paid by my credit card.
Really?
I didn't do it for you. I'm doing this because I feel sorry for the baby who's been dragged around at this time of night. The baby is innocent. But I can't pay the extra charge, so please be prepared for that and stay there.
Okay.
Checkout time tomorrow is 10 a.m. Wait in front of the hotel around that time.
Okay, I'll be there. I knew what I should have is a sister. I'll see you tomorrow, cutie. Daniela, what's going on here? Why is Aunt here?
Oh, it's already 10 o'clock? I'm glad you made it.
What do you mean? I thought you were gonna pick me up.
I never said anything about that.
What?
While you're wandering around, if you'd say I'm sorry even only once, Dad and Aunt were thinking that they might be renting an apartment for you. But the words never came out from you.
So?
Instead of apologizing, you justified yourself and started saying that I am a victim. We decided to re-educate you very strictly. It's decided that you'll stay at Aunt's place from today.
I don't want to. My aunt is a person I hate the most among our relatives. She's so strict about manner and such. Every time we have a family gathering, she says my skirt is too short and my makeup was too much. And she always told me to be more modest as a high school student.
We agreed in a family meeting that only someone as strict as Aunt could address your selfishness. From now on, you will work at Aunt's diner. We hope your personality changes in a good way there.
No way! I hate that stubborn old hag!
Besides, it seems you don't care about this much, but Nick and I agreed that he and you would cover the cost of the cancelled wedding fee because both of you caused this to happen.
Huh? It was cancelled, but why do we have to cover it?
Definitely, you have to. At that point, the preparation for the wedding were almost finished. I mean, all the expenses for the wedding had already been spent. There's no choice to pay. Same goes for the honeymoon that got cancelled. I couldn't find you at the time, so I paid for it on your behalf temporarily. You also have to pay me the compensation. Work and pay me back all those amounts.
Are you asking your sister to pay the compensation?
That's right.
Then Nick should pay it too.
He has already paid it.
Really?
He recently reached out to me. He told me he has already sent money to my bank account. I don't know where he is now, though. He told me he wanted to resolve the issues with our family and completely end the relationship with you. As long as he settles all the amount he has to cover, I'm not interested in where he goes. After I received the money, I completely ended the relationship with him.
But
from now on, work at Aunt's Diner. And make sure to pay me back the full $40,000.
$40,000?
I know it's not easy while raising a child, but you'll have to work hard. Anne has experience in raising children, so I'm sure she'll take good care of you. She says she will educate your daughter well so that she won't grow up to become a troublesome girl just like you. You can rest assured.
What? No!
After that, my aunt took my sister Sarah to her house. And from that night, she started working at the restaurant. Because of her bad attitude, she was made to do chores such as washing dishes and cleaning instead of serving customers. I heard that when my sister doesn't clean properly, my aunt strictly guides her and she ends up crying while working. My sister has her daughters stay at daycare, works, and gets scolded by our aunts to repay the debt to me as soon as possible. I heard that she works from the opening to the closing of the diner every day.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.